morning. Wow, that's loud. I am Amy Firestine, her, she pronouns. Hold on.
Pronouns,
There we
thank
go.
you. Also she, her pronouns. We are glad you're here this morning for a bit of autumn fun. We invite those of you here in person to feel free to move about in the sanctuary to one of the tables and do some crafts at any time during the service. The fruits of your labor this morning will be used to decorate the church for the fall. Whoever you are, wherever you live, whomever you love, whatever you do for a living, you are welcome here at the Unitarian Church of Harrisburg. We invite you to join us for coffee hour, either downstairs where we will have a produce and flower swap, or also on Zoom.
I invite you to take this moment to hold our space here as sacred by silencing your electronic devices and preparing yourself to be present. Online or in person, we are grateful for this time together. And I do want to also announce that in addition to if anybody brought in any gardenware to swap, there is also the Momo sale and also the Oliver Lagrone sale. So there's a lot going on downstairs if you're here.
I hope you brought your wallets.
We have chosen to bring ourselves here to this sanctuary today to gather as a community of faith. We join together in solidarity as a covenanted people who are drawn together by the promise of connection and the mysterious pull of the unanswerable. As seekers, wanderers, appreciators of nature, and creators of connection, our paths have converged today so that we might become present to the spirit that is worship. And so, let us worship together.
Each week, it is our tradition to light a chalice, which casts a circle of light to hold us all. As we create anew this symbol of our shared faith, let's reflect on these words by the Reverend Clifford Reed. As leaves flame yellow, red, and gold, then fall, and flames and sweet aromas rise from autumn bonfires, so too we kindle our chalice flame in thanks for the season's beauty and the love that makes us one.
When we gather in community, it's important to remind ourselves and each other of why we are here and what we've agreed to try together. Here at UCH, we've decided our goals are to encourage each other, to equip each other with what we need to succeed, and to empower each other to do good things. We renew this promise by reading our covenant together. Love is the spirit of this congregation, and service is our gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. This morning's Time for All Ages is called The Leaf Thief, written by Alice Hemming and Nicola Slater. Ah, what a wonderful time of year. I am snug in my nest with a belly full of hazelnuts, and the sun is shining through my leafy canopy. Such lovely colors. Red, gold, orange, red, gold, orange, red, gold, orange, red, gold. Wait a minute. One of my leaves is missing. Where is it? It's not here. It's not under here. Bird!
What is the matter?
Someone stole my leaf.
Your leaf?
Yes, one of my leaves is missing. My leaf looked a lot like that one, the one Mouse has.
That is not your leaf, squirrel.
But how can you be sure? Mouse, did you steal my leaf? No, this is my boat.
See, squirrel, it is perfectly normal to lose a leaf or two at this time of year, okay?
Okay, thanks, bird. See you tomorrow. The next morning. Oh no. Bird, this is bad. Bird!
What is the matter this time?
More of my leaves have been stolen. Excuse me, woodpecker. Are those my leaves? No, they are my leaves, squirrel. I spent ages collecting them.
No one is taking your leaves, squirrel. This happened last year, remember?
Maybe?
Why don't you just go back to your nest and relax?
Okay, thanks, bird.
Try to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Just relax.
Following morning. This is a disaster! Bird, where are you, bird?
I'm right here.
Wait a minute. Are you the leaf thief?
No, squirrel, I am not the leaf thief. I will show you the leaf thief.
Where are they? Because I've got a few things I would like to say to them.
Look around you. The leaf thief is everywhere. It shakes the trees and rustles the leaves. It even takes your hat. Do you see the leaf thief, squirrel? The only leaf thief is the wind. This happens every year in autumn, every year. The leaves change colors and the wind blows them away. They'll grow back again in the spring. Now, I'm going home. Please do not disturb me again.
It was just the wind. The leaves change colors and the wind blows them away. Of course. No leaf thief at all. Silly me. I'm going to sleep well tonight. The next morning. Bird, someone has stolen the grass.
Thank you. Pause. Balanced in the center between the longest and shortest days. A gold leaf is held, suspended by the delicate green needles on an evergreen tree. Equinox. The wheel of the year turns and turns again. The air cools, days shorten. The sun seems to weaken, barely clearing the horizon after rising before beginning its descent. This is our opportunity now to pause, balanced, breathing in, breathing out, knowing this present moment, This present moment is all that we're guaranteed. Like the sun moving toward the shortest day, each moment arises and is gone before we know it. This is the time to pause and consider. As we enter the season of contemplation, of increasing darkness, of lying fallow, of dormancy, this is the season of letting go, of lightening burdens, of preparing for a long period, of being still, going deep. Pause and consider. Binaries, dark and light, hot and cold, chaos and order. Neither extreme is inherently good or bad. It's all a matter of balance, of honoring the spectrum for which binaries mark the endpoints. Today, we mark the midpoint between summer and winter solstice, a time to seek balance and be free. Blessed be. Amen.
Time when we engage as a community in the sharing of our joys and our sorrows, our concerns and milestones. When we join together to hold each other in support and in celebration, we deepen our sense of interrelationship. We may find our sorrows eased and our joys magnified. I invite you to share them now through writing them on a slip of paper or typing them in the virtual chat. Please indicate whether your message is okay to share aloud. You can also honor whatever you are holding in your heart by placing a stone in the water of community. Please come down the center aisle, returning to your seats by the side aisles. Spoken or unspoken, our hearts join with yours in carrying all that life brings. From Cordell, Larry Bayer is home from the rehab hospital stay after his August 20th stroke. He is doing therapies over the next month. Your contacts cheer him greatly. Thanks for being part of his invisible net of healing. From Kevin Geist. My father's surgery to remove a tumor was a partial success, but he must have another surgery to hopefully get the rest of it. From Jim Kavanaugh. Some UCH people have signed up to help with the re-entry breakfast set for next Saturday. a sorrow rather. I worry that without enough volunteer help, we might have to cancel. Joys and thanks for all of our wonderfully talented and generous UCH members and friends who contributed to Cordell Alfelt's LeGrone Scholarship fundraiser today and next Sunday downstairs. We are so blessed to have such wonderful textiles, wall art, paper art, glass, and more from the likes of Cordell, Corey Ness, Charles Peters, Rachel Vance, Linda Hope, Ann Moore, Susan Morris, and others. From Nora, I am thankful for a healthy, beautiful little granddaughter just added to our family. Congratulations. I place one final stone into the water for all who are not here to share with us today, for all that has been shared and those many concerns we hold deep in our hearts and yet remain unspoken. We journey with each other in love.
I'm going to read what is one of my absolute favorite poems. And as I read it, I would like for you to just kind of think of how it may resonate with you. And when I'm finished reading it, we'll have a few minutes of silence just to kind of be with it. It's called The Peace of Wild Things by Wendell Berry. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and am free. Thank you. So now we're going to do the fun part. We invite you to take some time to move from your seats, if you so wish, and join us in some autumn fun. On the left-hand side, which would be your right, we have leaves to color. And once they're colored and strung, we'll hang them around the church, as we mentioned earlier, to decorate for fall. On the right-hand side, your left, is a decoupage activity. You can take the decoupage, it's essentially glue, and there's pictures there that you can put on a piece of wood there and just cover with the decoupage material. Be careful, it is glue and it is washable, but I do have a sheet down to try to keep it on the table. And Amy and I will be wandering about if you need help or have questions, and just, there'll be some music playing, so just go craft.
continue coloring and moving around as you see fit for the remainder of the service. I have a reading. It's a prayer for the autumn equinox by the Reverend Tony McNeil. Let us be aware of the balance in nature and in our lives. The autumn equinox is upon us, a time of equal daylight and equal darkness. The energy of the summer's growth is in decline. The leaves are starting to turn. The grain harvest is being gathered in. Those who worship will be celebrating their harvest festivals, giving thanks for the abundance of the earth. Moods are turning towards autumn and in a time of reflection, remembering the highlights of the summer, the highs and lows of sun and rain, reflecting on the prospect of autumn and the coming winter, how we will face the challenges of dark evenings, picking up hobbies, learning new things in classes, planning the year beyond. We acknowledge the changes in the cycle of the natural year. Let us reflect, too, on our own life journeys. We, too, have summers of growth and fulfillments, and we, too, have times of change, times of transition from activity to planning, for reflection and rest. The cycle is annual, and the cycle is also lifelong. Let us rejoice in life, rejoice in its times of growth and harvest. Rejoice in the times of transition from growth to harvest to rest. Reflect within our own beings. We are not machines in perpetual motion. We are spiritual beings, also governed by the energy of the sun and nature. We have highs and lows, times of action, times of rest, and times of reflection. Reflect, too, that within each of us is the spiritual soul that loves this world with its seasons and its changes, and how we have within us the passion to make it all beautiful and balanced.
Good morning. I'm Andy Back, and I'm a member of the UCH Board of Trustees, and I'm here this morning to represent the important labor and leadership that our membership offer to keep this congregation living and thriving. The Unitarian Church of Harrisburg is, as always, an intentionally gathered congregation of free-thinking, loving people. The church is created, sustained, and supported by us. Each week, we take up an offering where we ask each other to share money to support the church. We also use half of this money to help a charity which is doing important work to improve the world. For the month of September, we are sharing with A Miracle for Sure. A Miracle for Sure's mission is to improve the quality of life for individuals and their families whose lives have been impacted by negative life experiences, and to provide education, mentoring, and advocacy for individuals and their children as they successfully transform their lives after incarceration and other life-changing experiences. In just a moment, the greeters will start passing around offering plates. You can put cash or checks in the plate when it comes by, or you can also donate online by scanning the QR code on the back of your order of service, or by visiting uchbg.org and scroll to the bottom of the page for options. Your financial support and commitment matter. Please consider giving what you are able.
we dedicate the gifts so generously given to the work of this congregation, weaving a tapestry of compassion and action, faith and fellowship, hope and wholeness.
You may be seated. Sorry. The benediction is entitled, Let Us Give Thanks, a Harvest Prayer by Reverend Laura Dobson. Spirit of life, ground of our being, at this harvest time, we give thanks for the gifts of nature freely given. For the abundance and beauty of this earth, we give thanks. For fertile soils, ripening crops, fruiting hedgerows, we give thanks. For bracing breezes and misty mornings, we give thanks. For cool evenings and spectacular sunsets, we give thanks. For dew glistening on spiders' webs, we give thanks. For the sumptuous scent of fallen leaves on damp earth, we give thanks. For the circling seasons, the dance of light and dark, we give thanks. For the fruits of nature freely given, we give thanks. For the fruits of love and the fruits of friendship, we give thanks. For the joys of sharing and growing and flourishing together, we give thanks. For the promise of the harvest that lies in the seed, the huge oak tree in the tiny acorn, the sweet apple in the bitter pip, we give thanks. For all the promise, potentiality, and possibilities of our lives, we give thanks. Spirit of life, ground of our being, at this harvest time, we think of those around the world who hunger because their harvests have failed. May we learn to share the harvests of the world fairly and justly. We think of all those around the world who are fleeing conflict and persecution, who have been forced to abandon their harvest. May they find sanctuary here. We think of those close to home who do not know abundance, who must rely on food banks to feed their families. May we share our harvest with all of those in need. Spirit of life, ground of our being, may we be like fruit trees, deep-rooted, strong, bountiful, giving shelter to the lost, support to the lonely, and nourishment to the hungry. Amen. Now we invite all of those who are in here, easy for me to say, we invite all of those who are here in person to join us downstairs for coffee hour, where there's a table set up for people who have gardens, have brought some things to share, so feel free to take what you'd like. There's also, as Amy mentioned earlier, the momos, and also the Oliver LeGrone Arts sale. So enjoy yourself. Meet us downstairs. Thank you for coming.